Hi there, it's Phil here. Today I'm going to tell you how you can launch the Finder on the Mac in macOS Sonoma, and it may be true for later versions of the macOS. If you're already using a different application, you want the Finder to show a launch screen. And the great thing about this is that you can then assign a keyboard shortcut to that. So I'm going to go through that, and that is really helpful if you want to get back to a Finder profile, for instance, on a Stream Deck. So you might have a set of keys that are primarily created for use with the Finder, but you're in another application, or you simply want to show, let's say, the Finder window whilst you're using another application. So here we go. There's a little bit of programming. It will be very quick, I hope. So the first thing we're going to do is go into the application, which is Automator. If you don't know how to get to that, press Command space and then start typing Automator, and that will launch Automator for you. So let's go ahead and I'll show you that on the screen here. This is what you will find if you click on Automator and click File New. You will find that it will actually launch that for you. So yeah, File New, and you'll see this screen appear, and it says choose your type for document. So we're going to go for quick action. I'm not going to do too much explaining, but the quick action will give you access to it in the system settings. So we'll click on choose, and this is what then comes up, and make sure that actions here is clicked, and you can open the library here. Hopefully that looks the same, and in this area you get a list of actions. Just in the search bar just up here, I want you to type launch, and so we're going to launch application. So we drag that into this window here, this grey area. Now, if you click on the application list that's here, you'll find that Finder doesn't appear. So what we need to do is we need to go to a new variable. It's right at the bottom there. It says new variable. And then what you do from there is you click on the path, and it probably opens up with desktop for you, but click on that, and again we're going to go to other. I want you to go to your hard drive. So there's your hard drive, and within the hard drive you'll then see a folder which is called System. So let's see if I can make that a little bit bigger for us. So the System folder just here, if you double click that, and then you go to the library within the System folder just here, double click that, and then we will go to Core Services, this one here. Again, double click, and this is where you'll find your Finder application. If your list of files are not in alphabetical order, just click on the name at the top here, and that will resort them into A to Z or Z to A. So we're going to scroll down to where we see Finder here, and you see it says application, and then we're going to choose. It then takes you straight back to the Automator window, and you click on done. Okay, that is all you really need to do at this point, except we need to rename it. So we're going to call it a name. So we're going to press the Alt key on your keyboard, and you see that where it's previously duplicate becomes save as. And we're going to then call it a relevant name. So I'm going to call it Launch. Well, you should call it Launch Finder, but I'll call it Launch Finder 1 or 01, and click Save. So that action is saved, and what we now want to do is be able to get to it. So let me show you in Automator here at the top. If we go to Services, we can actually see it already saved here. So it gets saved into the Services menu, and the Services menu is generally available whenever you're on an application. you can go to services through the main application name at the top left of the window. So if I then was able to click that, that will then launch a Finder window for you. So all we need to do now is we need to close the Launch Finder action. Let me try and show you a way that would work. So I'm going to open up Text Edit. It's just as good as anything else. Up here in the top we see Text Edit, and hopefully you can see this. It says Services, and now when I click on Launch Finder 01, you can see it actually launches a Finder window for me. So not this one, I'll cancel that. This window here has just opened. So that's really the way that would run for you. Hopefully that's quick and easy. It's a little bit of programming which scares some people, but that's the fast way of enabling you to do that. And then you can assign a shortcut to that. So let me show you this. So if we go to the Finder window, let me close this now. There is a Services Settings at the bottom of that. You've got Services Settings. And so it's Services here. And this is in your System Settings area. What we can then do is look at the General Settings. And you can see that your Launch Finder are available here. And if you want to assign a keyboard shortcut, you can simply double click here where it says None and type in your shortcut of preference. You'll see that I previously made a shortcut which is Control Alt Command F, and that will do the same job for me. Okay, so that's it. If you have any questions, please just leave a comment in the box below. And if you have any other shortcuts that you'd like to know about, please just ask. Thanks for watching.